Hello everybody, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Blind. Last time, Thane sadly died, but we managed to save the Council's asset. Again, and we met a cyborg ninja under Cerberus control. In fact, a lot of cyborg ninjas. Next thing you know, Cerberus will send a Metal Gear after us. Jeez. Well, you know the routine. Talk, scan, shoot stuff. No denying that. Shot him right in his heart.
Commander,
didn't know he had one.
Something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Let me guess, more missions.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Unless they're indoctrinated, and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
No denying that.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
No problem. So much. Kaidan's dojo. From Stephen Hackett. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kaidan. Name, Leng Kai. Date, System Alliance Military Enlistment, November 14, 2000, blah blah blah. Age and enlistment 16, credentials fake. Terminal System Patrol and Reconnaissance, exit classes, reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers, sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service records. Rate of Indian, recommended for System Alliance Medal, Valor, Kindness, Tactical Reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combative Academy, received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combative Academy, dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder, Cerberus activities. Intel on Carl Link's activities after joining Cerberus' body. What is known is that the Elusive Man arranged for Link's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Link is now believed to be the Elusive Man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modification appears to include Cerberus Phantom class implants. Well, I'm still gonna shoot him. A lot. Cerberus has a lot of hardware, but let's see what they can do against Shepard.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil.
Yeah.
The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And Kaidan's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Go easy on Kaidan. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
I'm not gonna deny it, but under the circumstances, I can understand what he did.
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher moths.
Would be awesome.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
What?
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Sure.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Well, if it's a machine, like, say, a car or something, it's just a tool, but synthetic life as you, as the gift, I'd say a true AI is every bit as viable to do whatever it wants as the rest of us.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Yeah, but organics are not as simple as that.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
No problem. It was... okay. Huh. I wonder where Kaidan hangs out. Let's check. Huh. Okay then, explore. Oh, hello, Garrus. Thing's been added to that now. I really hope we could get through this without this one growing, but I guess that was never possible with such a big war.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I could.
If they hadn't backed down? Yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Kaidan didn't have to join Ash. Losing one was enough.
I mean, I know it's a bit cold, but we can't let such personal feelings get in the way of the big picture. And allowing Udina to screw all that up could have big repercussions. But that's all what ifs and could have beens. Let's instead focus on the fact that I didn't have to shoot Kaidan.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed...
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all I know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
I feel for you, Kaidan. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. In empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind.
So use it. That's how I cope. I think about how Earth looked. And how it's gonna look when we get back. Guns blazing. The whole galaxy behind us.
Yeah. And my students. Well, wherever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her. Thanks for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
Well, That was fun. Everyone else is where they should be. Or well, rather, where they usually are. Also, Dr. Chang was apparently want to talk to me. Oh,
May
hello.
I speak with you, Commander?
Yeah, that's why I came.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
Really?
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Sure thing.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Thanks for
With
bringing this
access
to my
to their
attention.
equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Seems like everybody could win from this.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Any new intel? Vol's Intelligence Archives. The Solarian Special Task Force appears to approach the Vol Protectorate about co-developing combat implants that require rare elements found in Volar space. The schematics for these implants include plans to retrofit them to non-Solarian species, should it be sufficient proper venture. One of these upgrades could be commissioned, although its construction would be time-consuming and must be custom-made. Health. Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry capture from Arcturus Station shows just how quickly Reaper poured in from the relay and tore through Alliance fleets. BIs can analyze hostile fire and the data collect to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power log for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Well, considering my focus on being an unstoppable juggernaut, I think I'll increase my shield again. See, audio recording from Councilor Goodyear's Senate office. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the courage to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the price the captain's asking for. What about the military? We left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. Is this a passkey, sir? And an inventory? Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the city senate to seize any and all ESA stockpiles in the treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ship. These look like private stockpiles, senate member stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. That guy's awesome.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi. Next floor. Boom, boom, boom.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
I
In
concur.
our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others would be tolerated.
Yeah, I can't understand, but we were kind of pressed for time, so a bullet to the heart kind of solved that quite efficiently.
I would like to visit the Citadel again, when it is not infested with traitors.
You should be welcome.
The Kaidan human bears watching, Commander. I sense that the blood in his veins is very cold.
Yeah. And soon it will be all over the place once I get my hands on him.
Yes?
Nothing.
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all in Normandy is Edie?
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
Wow. Yeah, that's something alright.
Still working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Good to hear.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space.
Does that include me?
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Sure thing. I'll just do that once I've been down the shuttle bay.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
No problem.
Glad I could help.
I met up with an old Alliance friend there who I believe can help hack it. I sent you a message with the details if you're curious. Check your private terminal.
Oh.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Well, now that he shot him in the heart, yeah, he'll be a great example of what happens when you screw with me. You get shot. So, in a sense, he ended up being a great example.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Yeah, just thinking violent things.
Hey, Commander.
Hey.
I knew Udina was a dirty bastard.
Oh.
But I never would have guessed he was that rotten.
It kind of surprised me too.
Loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Do you hear that hum?
What hum?
Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Maybe it's the new thermal pipe thingy that's doing something, I don't know. Alright, to my cabin. Let's see. And I found my space hamster. It's a couple episodes, many episodes ago, but... Oh, that sounded so cute. Okay. An interview?
Can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Yeah.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
I see you around. You gotta be careful not to send the wrong message. Oh well. Space exploration. Apparently Admiral Anderson wants to talk to me first. Let's see what he wants first.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Happy to hear.
Every news we hear about the Normandy, Gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I'm happy to hear that.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Well, you won't be lacking a target then.
More Reapers in one place just makes them easier to kill.
Leave it to you to make a full-scale Reaper invasion sound like a good thing.
I just want to end them. Forever.
You and me both. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kaidan. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. And listen up.
If the Crucible ends up working, having the Reapers collect in one place could be a good thing. They could also end up with us annihilating the entirety of London, but I think in the end, that's a price we might have to pay. I, of course, don't hope it, but...
Shepard.
Come on, you... Whatever your name is, I don't know. Anyway, space exploration.